Hi Diana, how are you doing? Good morning to you. What's up with you? Thank you so much for your donations, highly appreciated. How have you been? I hope you've been good. Alright, so let's dive into your first of all. Okay. So first of all, I do have my rune dice here. So I'm just going to throw the rune dice to see, the combined energy for you. So this is just going to be like a summary, okay? But I just want to start with it. All right. So hold on. Okay. So let's see what's coming towards you in November. Um, Collective energy. Okay. All right. Interesting. So you have this energy. Um, Actually, this is how it is, but it came out like this. Okay, but since it's a dice, I really do not read it in. All right, so this is how it's supposed to be. All right, so this rune is called, Urus. Okay, and this is masculine energy. This is a strength and vitality energy as well. This is good health. This is courage, passion, and all that stuff. So beautiful energy for the month of November. It shows that you are going to be, your energy looks very, very firm, very powerful, and it looks like you're going to have like personal conviction, okay, courage, um, and also the male energy represents order and also structure as well. It means that and funny enough, this energy is earth energy, so this is also grounded energy as well. So it means that you are going to be very grounded in the month of November. It shows also that you will have, your personal energy looks like you're going to be grounded, going to have personal principles and strengths for whatever will be thrown at you. But then I have for my next energy, um, I think this is called Otalia, okay? This fish energy, okay? And this reminds me of, this is like family, this is something that has to do with family inheritance, okay? So this also is kind of like a gift that was inherited from, like an ancestral gift. So this is called Otsala, okay? So this is inheritance, ancestral land inheritance, and this makes me feel like wow. And this is earth element as well. Wow, this is very powerful. So it just makes me feel like there's going to be a guardian standing next to you. I don't know how you actually go about your calling. It therefore means that this is kind of some kind of calling, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so your strength, your grounded energy urus is coming from this energy. It means that there may be like a spirit guide standing close to you, and that spirit guide looks like a masculine energy. Okay, so there are spiritual inheritance backing you up. In the month of November, there is help from your spirit guide, which is your ancestor, okay? Ancestral spirit guide, okay? This spirit guide is a spirit guide that actually um, controls generational wealth, okay, family, and also the energy of love, love and marriage, basically, okay. So, but the grounded energy, speak more of finances, okay, financial energy, money and wealth, okay. So, this is the soul willow energy. This is like the sun card. This is the happiest, like this is the most kind of successful, one of the most successful rune you can think of. Okay, this rune signals family happiness. Okay, so this is the sun, this is victory, this is wholeness, this is blessings from the this is like cosmic blessings, okay? So this is fiery energy. So you are meant to, in the month of November, collectively, you are meant to, you're meant to be very successful in the month of November. You're meant to be very grounded in the month of November. Okay, you do have um, spiritual protection, and you have personal conviction, personal strength, and personal power. Okay, so you're meant to anything. So the month of November is a very good month for you to manifest. Okay, because anything you touch is going to be very, very successful. All right. And both in work, and it's supposed to even affect your relationship as well. Okay. This talks about somebody who has a destiny to, the destiny of wealth and the destiny of, relationship success as well, like somebody who is supposed to have a successful marriage, a successful relationship, a happy family life. Okay, so this is very, very powerful, and these will come to pass if you stay true to yourself and your energy. Okay, stay grounded, and also you know have your personal principles. Okay, don't deviate from your personal principles, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's the collective energy for the month of November for you. So let's see. Yes, so from that energy from that energy, it also implies that you will need to stay grounded. So, for you to pull this strength cards, for me, I feel like strength card, whether I'm using card or ring, personally, I feel like the strength comes when you know that means that. So when this trend shows up, it means that your life is not like everything is just going to go smoothly for you. Like, you're not going to encounter any, trials and all. Okay. These trend cards shows that those things will come, but your ability to handle them will determine, your success, if that makes sense. Okay. So they will come, but you have to stay grounded. That is your advice. Okay. So grounding will help you a lot to actually get your possessions. Okay. So let's see what's coming towards you for the first week of November. And what's coming towards you for the first week of November? You see, so I'm not even making this shit up. So you already have the sun card for what is coming towards you for the first week of November. Okay, very very happy, energy. But your personal energy is coming up as the Four of Cups, and the energy around you is coming up as um Star card. All right. So the Four of Cups talks about disappointment, dissatisfaction, especially when emotions are involved. Okay. So I'm seeing some kind of, dissatisfaction in your energy for the first week of November. So that's your personal energy. Exhaustion when it comes to emotions, okay, and a little bit of emotional imbalance. Not bad, okay, it's the way you handle it that matters. Okay, so you can handle this by grounding yourself, okay, by trying, you know cleansing, personal, meditation will help you as well. Okay. Something might not be going the way you want it in the first week of November, and that may be weighing you down, or you may feel disappointed with it. Okay. So this energy is a star card. This is the energy of hope, and this also makes me feel like there's going to be a spiritual energy around you for the first week of November. And also, this signals the fact that um, you may be seeing some signs, okay, like through dreams, all right? So, this means that you may be getting intuitive messages from your dreams, all right? Maybe synchronicities as well, because I just saw that right now, okay? So, um, at this point in time, I advise you to do some meditations, because I do see like your thinking being a little bit, clouded, or a little doubt in your energy, or overthinking. Okay. Yes. So, um, there could also be like, so let me tell you something. If there is a decision you need to take in the first week of November, don't be indecisive about it, because that will contribute um like to your confusion or cloudedness. Okay. So like I said before, if you find yourself maybe overthinking, maybe something didn't go right the way you expect it to go, or didn't go the way you expect it to go, try to do a meditation that will give you clarity. Okay, because that will open your mind. All right, and you will start getting the signs. Okay. So um this week, this first week of November emphasizes, maybe sober reflection and, stillness as well. So whatever you're going through at that point in time, or in the first week of November, try to, be still and ask yourself, what is the situation trying to teach you? Okay, because there is lesson to be learned in every situation. Okay, so the sun card. So the first week, despite the fact that you may be disappointed, in some areas or with some situations, the sun is coming towards you regardless. Okay, it means happy time. You see, you have the Ace of Swords under the deck. Okay, so I'm seeing like a breakthrough in something. I'm seeing happiness in some part of your life as well. So you may see something that will make you also happy in the first week of November. So even if you are a little bit disappointed about something, okay, your spirit guides will comfort you by bringing something else to make you happy. Okay, so it's not bad basically. So the star card and the sun card is a very powerful energy, is the energy of hope, brighter days, okay, and the energy of personal power as well, okay, personal happiness, okay. So that's a very good energy, all right. So in whatever you find yourself in the first week, just have courage, all right. So let's look at the second week of November. So, apart from that, let me just say something a little bit for the first week of November. I do see you, even in the midst of everything, I do see you being busy and juggling a lot of responsibilities as well. Sometimes it may even be that, the things you are juggling, the responsibilities you are juggling may also make you tired. Okay, so stillness, meditation is also good. Rest is also going to be good for you. Okay. So let's see what's coming towards you for the second week of November. I'm not going to take that. So I like to pull the cards one after the other. Okay. Interesting. The Hermits, the World card. You have the Magician, and under the deck you have the Tour card. I want to pull one clarification to see what is ending. There's some kind of so what is this disappointment about? What is this Tour energy about? You have the Four of Wands. Okay, interesting. Okay, so tell me about the World card. Wow. You see what I'm saying? You have the Magician here, and they'll have the Magician here as well. Interesting. Okay, Magician. Wow, powerful energy. So something that has to do with, so when you see the Four of Wands, is the Four of Wands represent like kind of structure, marriage, all right? It's like firm foundation, if that makes sense. Okay, so this could be marriage energy, but it's clarifying the Tour card. All right. And for the magician to come twice, this could also be manipulative energy, all right? The ability to be able to manipulate. But then the person you're dealing with, you're not such a you're also a tough person as well. So your energy will be coming up as the hermit card. All right, personal the hermit card, where you pull back your energy and try to look into yourself for guidance. Try to use your intuition. Okay, so this represents like an X. Okay, you have the word card as well as the energy around you. So in the second week of November, I just see like a possible, I don't know if you still talk to your ex, but a possible, struggle or quarrel. Somebody is going to like, somebody may lash out in the second week of November, if that makes sense. And it's going to be as a result of maybe not being able to manipulate, your manipulations are not working, because you also this person is the magician, you're the magician as well, you're coming up as the hermit and the magician energy. So the person that is trying to manipulate cannot manipulate you, because you also have the energy of manifestation and also manipulation as well, and you have the energy of, you have a very strong intuition as well. So you are not actually the type of person this person can manipulate. And I feel like that will lead to some kind of tour moments, which will result in you pulling back your energy from this person and just staying, private and staying quiet away from this person. Okay. So the month of November, in the month of November, I just want you to know that some people may not. So I don't want you to put too much, expectations on people in the month of November. Okay, I'm saying like people not acting the way you want them to be. Okay, so do not put too much expectation in them. Okay, um, your advice here is to not make any decisions out of frustration. Okay, so people will not act the way you want them to act. Okay, people may disappoint you, especially someone, okay, may end up disappointing you. The advice here is to pull back your energy. Okay, don't say things without thinking about them. Okay, I know the Queen of Pentacles is not here, but I also feel the Queen of Pentacles for your energy is going to help you stabilize. Okay, um, and that card is coming up as an advice that, you know you are the only person that can save yourself. So you have to take make conscious efforts, make conscious effort, take decisions that actually will favor you and push your life forward. Okay, so this week, basically, I'm seeing some kind of emotional shake-up, or some kind of someone lashing out, or some kind of, fallout, or some certain kind of disappointing energy here. Okay, and that reminds me of your first card in the first week, Four of Cups. Okay, so somebody may not act the way you expect them to act. All right, but that doesn't mean that it's all bad. Like I said, the way you handle it is what determines what will happen or what you're going to attract. And again, do not forget, you have the magician energy here, and then you have the sun card. It means that you also have the ability to attract, happiness into your life. So you need to remember that, and also know that your state of mind. Okay, your state of mind, your what you think, okay, will affect what you attract. All right. So don't be angry for long, don't be frustrated for long. If anything happen that you don't like, try to recalibrate. Just pull back your energy and try to do some meditation to clear that fog out. Okay, that will help you a lot. So week one and week two is just reminding you that there can be some kind of shake up coming towards you, some kind of disappointment, but it's not all bad, but because you have the ability to manifest whatever you want to happen. So if you want something to happen in your life, you will need to manifest it because you do have the capacity to. All right. So these major arcanas are very, very powerful energy. So I've pulled 6 cards for your main cards, and out of the 6 cards, you look at this. You pulled one, two, three, four, five major arcanas. That's a very powerful energy. Okay, it means you're in a very powerful energy. You have protection. You have spirit guides around, and you have the energy to. You have the ability to close a circle. All right, a circle of whatever is not desirable in your life, and to start a new one basically. Okay, so you have the power of manifestation as well. You have gifts, so use them to your own advantage. All right, and don't forget, always trust your intuitions, because your intuitions are very, very powerful, right? So let's move forward. um for the third week, what is coming towards you for the third week? Love this energy. Ooh, oh my god, I love this. So you have the Knight of Wands, right? And then you have the Nine of Cups, and you have Justice. So the third week, you're going to be seeing a turnaround in the third week. Okay, the Nine of Wands. This card is the card of resilience. You will need it. You will need resilience, because I feel like in your life you may have gone through a lot of maybe disappointment or pain. Okay, some people are like that. Okay, but this energy just shows that you have something in you. Okay, you have a gift, and you have the power of, you have strength on your side, and you have the power to turn around whatever you don't like. I've said it before, right? So this is also the strength or the energy of not easily trusting, okay, but standing firm, despite what life will throw towards you in the month of November, okay? Which is a good energy because it comes with other good energies, okay? So you have the Nine of Cups, and you have Justice. So this is karmic reward, right? And your karmic reward is a very good one, all right? So the Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment, okay? But this Nine of Cups also have to do with your work, okay? Like gaining something from your job or whatever you have put in energy. Okay, so I see that in the third week of November, something that you've prayed for, something that you've worked for, or something that you've waited for will be brought towards you with, through the divine, right? So that is your karmic reward. Okay, this energy is the energy of celebration, the energy of family or money. All right, so it's like something is being owed to you by the universe, and in the third week, something is going to shift. Don't forget that I said in the second week, you do have the energy or the power, the gift to close a cycle. A cycle is actually closing in your life, and a new one is going to open, and that is karmic reward. Okay, so something will come towards you, or you will feel a shift, like you will know that something is coming towards you in the third week of November. All right, so money will begin to flow. All right, some blessings will start coming in from that week. Okay, if something has been blocked, it will be opened for you. All right, so it's like doors opening for you in the third week, basically, and a higher force is what is bringing this into your life. Okay, and your perseverance is going to be blessed. Okay, so personally, I feel this as some kind of money, gifts, support, or maybe a news. But this thing will benefit you to translate to something material. Okay, so it's nice. So in the third week of November, you might want to do some gratitude affirmation that will actually, pull this energy towards you fast. Okay, so that's what I see. So November, last week of November, what is coming towards you in last week of November? Okay, so you have this energy, Seven of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Cups. And then you have the King of Swords. And then under the deck, you have the Hierophant. So let me pull one card here for the King of Swords. By the way, this is also the Justice energy. All right, this is the energy of justice. This is the energy of, some kind of. To me, I feel like this is the energy of some kind of higher power as well. Depending on what will clarify this card, though. Interesting, I said that. So you have the Empress energy, which is very, very beautiful. All right, and let me just clarify the Seven of Cups for the energy around you, though. Okay, so you have the King of Wands clarifying Seven of Cups, and you have the Page of Swords, and I'm also seeing the Ace of Swords somewhere. All right, so in the last week of November, right? So I see some kind of, this card represents, so, working, sowing seeds, okay, being patient with effort, right? So this is the card of patience and effort. Actually, when it comes to your personal life, okay, that is going to be your energy, okay, being patient with your own self, being patient with your work, knowing that whatever energy you're putting into your life, the seeds you're sowing is going to give you reward. Okay, I also see you moving away from toxic situation, confused energy. This looks like some kind of guy's energy in here. All right, so confused energy. I do see you moving on from that. I do see you So basically, you're moving on from the chaotic and trying to um, be creative with yourself. Okay, so creativity, um, pulling back your energy from somebody as well, and the last week of November looks like you're going to be in a very clear mindset. So your mental state is going to be very clear. You're going to be judging situations the way they should. Okay. So I'm seeing clarity, I'm seeing creativity. I also see you pulling back from, what no longer serve you as well. Okay. Um, Whatever feels chaotic, possibly somebody that feels chaotic around you, I feel like you may move, kind of pull back your energy from that person. Okay, so overall, there is some kind of divine restructuring that will be going on in your life in the month of November. You have to stay grounded. Um, some things will not happen the way you want them to happen, and that is, remember the rune card, the rune I pulled for you. So you have the urus, you have this energy, you have strength, you have, the ancestral inheritance, and then you have happiness. Okay, so the month of November is not going to be devoid of trials or disappointment. Okay, but how you handle it is what is going to matter. Okay, if you handle it with clarity, strength, and personal conviction, believing in yourself and your abilities, you are going to cut through whatever disappointment or trials will be thrown at you in the month of November. And there's also divine blessing coming towards you in the month of November. And that divine blessing is a part of your possession. It's something you're supposed to have normally in this incarnation, right? The universe is going to be smiling at you. So, meaning you're going to achieve something you've been working for, something you've been expecting to happen in the month of November will come towards you. Okay, and also you're going to be pulling yourself away from any chaotic person or any chaotic situation that is trying to drag you back or pull you into a circle. Okay, if that makes sense. So, I hope that helps. I barely say things back and I just go silent. Interesting. So that will help you. If there's something you want to actually even manifest, you can actually manifest it on your own in your own little way, in the little way you know how to. Okay, it's going to work. The month of November is a month of manifestation for you. Okay, so if you're open to it, you can actually, you know, manifestation is not, is not mainly, you mustn't do a spell work first before things manifest for you, right? It might just be your mindset, it might just be your focus. Do you understand the way you think? All right, exactly. So this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for your donation, is highly appreciated. So donation is still open. If you are interested in donating, you can also donate. All right, Diana, I'm going to talk to you later, okay?